Guys, UFC 280 was insane. I mean, absolutely insane. That card was a banger from top to bottom. Amazing fights overall. I think that it just goes to show my predictions are never wrong. Okay? I'm going to say my predictions are never wrong. Okay? I don't care if you want to talk about who do you guys want to bring up? You know what I mean? Bring up whoever you want. You got MMA Guru, okay? You got fucking John Anik. You got Dominic Cruz, Paul Felder, Daniel Cormier, all these guys, anybody in this space. You know what I mean? Like, they don't know this game like I do, apparently. It's just the fact. It's just the truth. Every single one of these guys, they come out and they give you predictions, and they're never right. I'm right, always. Still undefeated, undisputed. Best predictions in the game, never lost. Just give me a second here. Just give me a second. Hold on. Yeah, man, I'm just saying, like, fucking, I respect all those guys, man. I respect all those guys, but in terms of predictions, nobody gets it right like I do. Charles Oliveira got absolutely destroyed by Islam Makhachev, which it kind of surprised me the way that it happened because I did think that Charles would put up more of a fight. And then turns out that, we saw what happened. You got Sean O'Malley, who had an absolute war with Peter Yan. Now, I thought it was going to be competitive for the first 2 rounds at most. And then that third round I thought would be taken by Peter Yan. And unfortunately, it just doesn't make sense to me. They gave the decision. I thought it was a robbery. Everybody I watched the fight with thought it was a robbery that Peter Yan should have won. If you look at all the positions that he had, the takedowns, he had the control time. He had like 5 minutes of control time. He literally controlled Sean for an entire round worth of the fight. And I don't think I ever saw Sean get on top. I don't think I ever saw Sean do anything that was, besides, obviously him rocking Peter in the first round. I'd have to go back and check, but I have that down. I think it might have been, I want to say second round. He managed to tag Peter, rock him, and then Peter came back and rocked him. So it's like, rocked him a couple of times. And yeah, like, he definitely hurt Peter, gave him a big cut, big gash. Not saying it wasn't a close fight, it was. But it was just pretty obvious to me that Peter should have won. And then for him to get robbed like that, it was unfortunate. What's up, Brody? Good to see you in the chat. And let's see, we got Beneil Dariush lost to Beneil won against Gamrot, which I didn't expect. I actually thought Gamrot would win. But, if we look at all the fights, I was pretty much right on all of them. Fuck everybody. Everybody says, oh, Devin, you don't know shit. It's like, I'm right on all these fights. Every fight I predicted correctly. What's up? What up, Hollywood? What's going on? We got my moderator in the chat. None other than Ashman, a.k.a. the one and only Dirty Wyman in the kitchen himself. He's always cooking up in the kitchen. Now, I just think that all the fights were really, really good. I thought the TJ Dillashaw Aljamain Sterling was weird. And honestly, I think it should be illegal that a fighter goes into a fight, has an injury that is like literally compromising him in the entire fight, like a really bad injury, and then discloses that injury after the fight. If I knew TJ Dillashaw's shoulder was going to pop out, I wouldn't have said he was going to win the fight. I would never have said that he would have won the fight. That is massive. There are massive stakes on the line. So much money in betting in Vegas and all these other, states and countries. For them to somehow not let that information out until after the fight, it's just like, bro, don't ever mention it. You should never have said, oh, my shoulder was going to pop out or, whatever. It compromises the entire fight. It's a big, big deal. I'm not saying fighters shouldn't go into fights with injuries, because obviously you should deal with that stuff when it comes in. It's not that you should always go to the fight, but you can't control what happens in training camp. And every fighter gets injured in camp. It's like damn near impossible to go into a fight without getting hurt. But to go into a fight with an injury that gets compromised in the fight and then come out and say, yeah, I had a shoulder pop out on me 20 times in training camp before this fight, and then your shoulder popped out in the fight and that's what caused you to lose. It's pretty important stuff that you tell everybody before the fight. You shouldn't go out there and fight. It's fucking stupid. Absolutely dumb. But whatever. Bro, all I know, UFC 280 was a great, great card. It lived up to the hype in the first half, and then after the Sean O'Malley Peter Yan fight, which was a robbery, you got you know, TJ Dillashaw Aljamain was just wasn't that exciting because of what happened with TJ. And with the main event, I thought it was a little lackluster on Charles's part. There wasn't much of an offense that he offered. He was a lot more defensive. But it was still a great fight, great card. Yeah. I still think that Islam's a little boring, to be honest with you. And I'm not saying that because he grapples. I'm saying that because he grapples in a very boring way. He literally will take you down, hold you, and then not try to, like, advance position. He'll just stay in your guard, hit you a couple times. Hopefully you'll move, and then he'll try to catch you when you're moving in a submission. It's like, bro, you should be the one advancing position trying to finish the fight. But whatever. It is a smart game plan. It works. So can't say a lot to it. All right. So now I'm thinking to myself, do I go live again, and this time I stream COD, or do we wait it out and then I just go live a little later? You know, I just wanted to give you guys my thoughts on UFC 280 for the most part. What else? Oh, yeah, the Katlyn Chookagian fight was good. Manon Fiorot winning. I thought Katlyn did enough to win, but I didn't really have a horse in that race to begin with. I thought Katlyn did enough to win. I thought that if it wasn't for Gamrot getting dropped, he would have at least had a chance of winning that fight. I do agree Beneil won that fight. Peter should have won. I don't know how the fuck the judges saw it the other way, to be honest with you. Sean O'Malley's good. He proved all of us wrong, that he isn't tough, that he isn't durable, that he isn't all these things that people were saying about him. And he for sure can put it on and go the fucking distance with the number one most scary guy at bantamweight. And then you got, what was it? Aljamain Sterling, TJ Dillashaw. I don't think I learned anything new about either fighter in that fight. I thought, you know, TJ was as tough as he could be, and then eventually his shoulder fucking kept popping out. And then Charles Oliveira and Islam Makhachev went pretty much the way I said it would. Oh, Bilal Muhammad versus Sean Brady. Of course, you guys probably might be wondering my thoughts, considering I was calling Bilal out before the fight, and I will continue to do that because I don't like Bilal Muhammad. Bilal Muhammad, me and him have to settle this one way or another. I'll see him in UFC 3, UFC 4. I don't care which game he wants. I don't like Bilal Muhammad. I don't think me and him could get along. He looks like French Montana. And honestly, let's fuck Bilal Muhammad all day, man. Hashtag, I don't like Bilal Muhammad. Sorry, it is what it is. Yeah, he beat Sean Brady. Finished him, in fact. And I was just a little shocked because I thought Sean Brady was a little bit more capable and durable and would at least be able to find, you know, an opening in the stand-up. And I thought Bilal's way to victory would be grind him up against the fence. My God, I was wrong. I will give credit that that was a smart game plan on his part to be able to keep it standing, keep Sean thinking and guessing where the shots are going to come from, come over the top, and then obviously he finished him and put him away. But either way, Bilal Muhammad, I don't like Bilal Muhammad, man. It is what it is. You guys go ahead and let me know in the comments what you thought about UFC 280 as well. To anybody who, you know, has an opinion on any of the fights, you're more than welcome to drop them in the comments. Let me know. We'll probably have some debates going on as to what the next matchups are, who should get what. Obviously, Volkanovski's going to fight Islam. I think Islam takes that all day. I don't think it's going to be a problem for him. It's probably easier than the Charles fight, to be honest, because I think Volkanovski's ground game is based on him getting up against guys. I don't think he'll get up against Islam once he gets down to the ground. Maybe one time, but he's not getting up 2, 3, 4 times. Like, I just don't see it. The stand-up obviously will be great on Volkanovski's part, but I just don't think he gets it done. I just don't think he does. But again, you guys let me know in the comments. And as always, if you did enjoy the content, please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. As always, I love you guys very much, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.